Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is the day. We are finally going to film the Wallflower collection video. This will complete all of the collection videos I could possibly show you. My hair looks crazy. It's the end of the day. This is like 8 p.m. But if I didn't film it now, I was gonna have to push it. And it's already been like a month of this stuff sitting around all organized and ready to share with you guys. So I'm gonna pull up a chair because I have a lot to share with you. So in this video, I thought I would at least show you a sample of my wallflowers. I will not show you all because I have over 100 refills. That is way too many, I know. I have them separated by season and holiday. Some are separated by, I do go through about 8 a month, but this is still a lot. I will tell you, I did pick up quite a few at Zest this year. Just kept finding them for 75% off, which is a great deal. Getting them for $1 and some change, you can't go wrong, but now I have like 100 of them. So I have mine sorted, but first we're gonna do a little demo install. I just thought it would be, you know, a good thing to share when you're doing a video like this, is to show like what kind of plugs you use, how you install them. And then we're gonna do a quick little run through of what I have. And then I thought I would share with you my top 10 scents that are very strong throwers in the Wallflower refills, as well as my top 10 favorite plugs. So I hope this is an interesting video. It'll really show you how these things accumulate over time. But we're gonna jump right in. So I just picked a plug that I actually am not using right now, but I am about to actually refill most of mine. I pulled a few because I use my favorites all the time. The ones that just look so cute. I just have them out already, so I had to pull them right from the wall. I do actually just leave mine going. The one I'm going to share with you today is Ascent Control. So as you see on the side there, there's that button. And as you hit the button, it goes from low, medium to high. Now, depending on the size of the room and the strength of the refill, it is what I set it for. So if it's a lower fragrance put offer thrower, I will put it on a high setting. Now the setting really kind of, it gives you more scent, obviously, but it also kind of tells you how quickly you're going to run through your refill. So if you set it at the high setting, you're going to get about 2 weeks, I think is average. If you set it in the middle, you're going to get about a month. And if you set it on the low, you typically get about 6 weeks with your refill. So if you don't want a lot on hand and you don't mind it to be a little bit lighter, you can go ahead and set it at the lowest setting and you're going to get the longest life. But if you like your room to really be filled with the scent, you can put it on the medium or the high and you're going to get a lot of throw. So I really determine that because I have a lot of plugs based on how much scent I want. So if it's in a small bathroom, I don't need it on high, but if it's in my living room, I put it on high so I can actually enjoy it. Also, I don't usually use these in the space that I review candles, just so I can really get the full experience of that scent. But I do keep these in our bathrooms where I don't review candles, office, bedrooms, hallways. There's one in the laundry room, there's one in the kitchen. So I do have them kind of all over. So I do have my scents that I can kind of share with you, kind of what I put where, but you can use whatever you want, wherever you want. So we're going to jump into the install demo. So this is how your refill comes, as we know. Little tag gives you your scent notes. So I'm going to install a Happy Easter Tutti Frutti candy here for you. And this has notes of sweet jelly beans, mixed berries, and sugared lemon. This smells really nice. Now, this may be extra, but because I do like to share with you what I'm using and how I liked it, I save a little bag with caps and the label. So when I'm going to install a new refill, I keep this part. You don't have to if you don't care what it is afterwards, but it helps me because that's kind of how I can say, you know, I really can't read this writing that they have on here. So it does come with a plastic protector. Now, a little tiny rant about that. Every time, the reason I do have quite a few is because almost every time I order these online, they come leaking. So this little protector doesn't keep this lid from opening. And depending, like if it just gets on this, I clean it, I keep it. But if this opens to the point where it gets all over all of my other products, I call, because I feel like if I don't call, they're never going to change that. Now, interesting enough, the very last time I ordered a set of 4 or 5, I think they were on sale, like 2 of them leaked over halfway. and it got all over the candles. It soaked through the candle box. So it was like, it was melting off the label. Now this oil is a true fragrance oil. So if you set this down on a surface with it leaking, it's going to eat away at the lamination. Like of my vanity, I've done it a couple times. I've done it on the desk. I've done it on the counter. You really have to be careful. So I always lay down some paper towels, like a little thick set, even maybe a paper plate if I have them on hand, so that it cannot absorb through and go through to my furniture, because I do not want this eating at my furniture. So that's kind of another reason why I have a few, because they've had to replace entire orders before, just because this leaked all over everything. But if it wasn't like broken, I kept it. So I only do it if it literally leaks and ruins product. But like I've had it where like all of these are eaten away, and I'm like, well, only 2 of them leaked, but everything is covered in that oil, and they tell me keep it or discard of it, whatever you want. So not a lot of them are that way, but if you see like duplicates when I'm sharing it, sometimes I order 2 or 3 of a scent, because sometimes they sell out really quickly and you might like it. So I want to use it another time, but sometimes I have a duplicate because it came in an order that was covered in fragrance oil. I've had orders come where only half of them showed up because it broke in transit and then it ate through or leaked through the box. So they put it in a new box, and I was like, I remember at SAS, I had ordered 20 because that was your limit, and it was like 75% off. And when they showed up, there was 8 in a box, like a new box from FedEx. And I was like, are they in separate orders? No, they had broke and got all over each other. Those were leaked all through that paper, but there wasn't an order slip in it. There wasn't my original Bath and Body Works box. So they replaced that entire order. I kept those that were salvageable in that 8, but yeah. So I really wish that they would work on this, because again, I can't imagine that the feedback hasn't been there. The last time I called, they said, would you like us to take any notes? And I said, yeah, I think they need to work on something like to make this, like even if they put them in the boxes, I understand that might be a little bit more costly, but the prices are going up. But even when I get them in this container, if they leak a little bit, it stays in this container. It's just very rare anymore. They used to always come in these, even if you ordered 1. But I rarely get them. These are thrown in with everything. And so I gave that feedback. So there's that. But yeah, this does not in transit keep this lid from opening. So on the top, it tells you which way to turn your lid. I'm going to turn it the right way. And you open your fragrance oil. So what gets heated is your wick here. So your wick is going to be matched up with your unit in that hole there. So you're just going to make sure you don't want to bend this and get it all like, I don't know, that frayed, because it does affect its performance. So I just look up in there, and then you want to twist it the opposite way. So it's instead of righty-tighty, it's lefty-tighty, which I'm not going the right way. I basically just do this until it is sturdy. So there's that. I'm a professional. So now it is installed. It's not going to fall out. It's in there tight, and I can plug this in. And so then once I plug it in, I just leave it on like low or medium. Like if I put this in the bathroom, I leave it on low. If I put it in the living room, I put it on medium. I wait a couple days and see how strong it is. And if it's not strong, I bump it up, because I have so many, I don't need to worry about one scent miss. This smells really good. I'm just realizing I could already smell it a little bit through that wick. So, and then, like I said, the intensity kind of affects how long you burn, how long you have this oil in the bottle. So there's that. That was my little demo. Super professional, but also some people don't know how to use them and have ruined their product, and that's pretty frustrating. So this is what I do, so I can come back and tell you guys my thoughts when I'm doing like an empties. And so now, like I said, I have over 100, so we're not going to go through all 100. I figured I would just share with you kind of what I have on hand per season. So here's my spring basket, and I do try to keep them standing upright. If you store them sideways, I think the oil can kind of start to eat through like that lid and that plastic, and you'll have some leaking. So I always try to keep mine stored upright. That can be challenging. So when you take one out, like they will start to topple over. But yeah, I'm just going to stick one of these extras in here. So this is my spring basket. In here, I have some of the new like Hot To It sweet carrot cake. So I'm just about to change out all these. You're going to see how low they are within the next few days. I actually have a couple of the Hop to It. Another one, I actually like Ice Cranberry Scone. This is a winter scent, but it is just notes of like cranberry, brown sugar, and vanilla, so this works perfect in the kitchen. I just set that one in there from my overflow basket. I know, an overflow basket. I did have a couple of these Tutti Frutti Candy. And then I have a few of the pink pineapple sunrise. I figured that could be maybe towards after Easter. And then some wild berry jam donut. Those are newer. I also know there's like sweet berry peony in here. I don't actually collect these. I mean, I do because I have accumulation, but we kind of talked about that. So like the signature scents, I grab them sometimes. Sometimes I don't use them. Sometimes I do. There's a few in here like Vintage, Ice Dragon Fruit Tea. This is really good. I just started one of these. But yeah, so this is about 20 or so that I have for spring. I use 8 a month. So March, April, and May, if I don't pick up any more, I could utilize a lot of these. I always have a few left over from every season, which you'll see in the big storage bin, but that is my spring wallflowers. Remember, I'm going to pull out specific ones I wanted to talk to y'all about. So this is summer. Now, summer is bigger because when we had winter SAS, they had released quite a few summer scents in that little like deal. So a lot of these you'll see have this like label like this. This was from the SAS, and I have a lot of like watermelon lemonade. I actually threw some cotton candy champagne here because I think that'd be nice for summer. I have some like summer Boardwalk. This is an absolute staple for summer. I go through so many of those. I've literally bought 10 of those. Aloha Kiwi Passion Fruit is amazing for a bathroom, but again, you can put these wherever you want. I'm just giving you a little sample. I did throw a couple pink pineapple sunrise in here. I have a couple of a lot of those ones from SAS in here. So there's like 2 or 3 new ones, but mostly these are from the SAS sale. So pink watermelon, I probably have like 4 in here of that. Caribbean Escape. This one's really nice. What are the notes on this? I really was surprised by this one and how strong it was. Tropical melon, raspberry nectar, and creamy coconut milk. This does just kind of smell like a summer drink. And so there's that mango Mai Tai is another really good one. These are the ones I love, fruity scents that I have going in the summertime. So that makes a lot of sense. I'm going to keep this summer Boardwalk out to share with you in another part. So then in this basket, this is the final basket, I have a little bucket left of Christmas scents. So not all, these were a lot that I picked up at like semi-annual sale or whatever. You know, I always like to get these around that $3 price point. I have certain ones of these that I've paid a little bit more for. The price did increase this year, but a lot of times I get these for $1.87, $2 at the outlet, or, you know, a sale where they come around like $3.25. So there isn't as many new ones in my collection as ones from last year because I do really try to, these are things I try to get on sale. But in my favorites for Christmas, holiday, winter, gingerbread marshmallow, I have a lot of peppermint sugar cookie. I really enjoyed Falling Flurries right after Christmas. That was a really nice one. I have a lot of peppermint sugar cookie. And then, you know, there's some more ice cranberry scone, Christmas cider. There's about maybe 10 or 12 left in here, and that's just fine. And then the last thing here is some fall. So I have a lot of the Halloween scents in here because these were found at semi-annual sale as well. So I have scents like Ghoul Friend, Wicked Apple, Cinnamon Caramel Squirrel, Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, which you're going to see a lot of these in the stronger. I do find that a lot of the Christmas and Halloween fall scents are the nicest throw in your Wallflower units. I mean, every season has a few scents that you can kind of tell are going to be stronger than others. But like whipped raspberry and vanilla, it's light scented in the candle. Why would we expect it to be super strong in the oil? It is still a really nice one, but like I have a few of these that I've picked up. Pink Prosecco frosting, white t-shirt. These are also some extras that if I go through this bucket for spring, I can pull out these little 4-packs. I've kept these for years because I don't seem to get them anymore. A few more I have here. Strawberry pound cake, Prosecco and peaches. Again, some of these I have picked up recently, but a lot of these are, you know, from before the price went up. And then I have a pink fairy gumdrop, some champagne toast, cotton candy champagne. I do love these scents right around the beginning of the year as we're trying to get over like our Christmas cookie, cinnamon scented coma. I like to throw in some of these fruity scents to kind of change up my mood. But that's pretty much it. So everything that's in my backup drawer is the seasons that are the farthest away, if that makes sense. So after I get this put away, I'm going to share with you my favorite, top 10 favorite scents. They're the goodies. They're the strong ones. These are my tried and trues. I'm just trying to get all organized here. Thank you for waiting. Intermission, go grab a snack. No, don't grab a snack. Don't leave them right here. Okay, so I actually pulled my strongest, like these are ones I've tried over and over and over again. So you're not going to see a lot of new in here because I have been working on my semi-annual sale refills. So I haven't been actually trying a lot of the new. But the first one I wanted to share with you guys, and there's actually more than 10, but I'm going to kind of lump them together here, is Vampire Blood. This is one that actually surprised me in how strong it was. This smells like strawberries and plum, and there's a little bit of jasmine, but this really projects. And I've never put this one in a scent control. These have always just been in a regular one. And so I really had to mention that. And a close second up, I do believe this one's a little bit stronger, would be Girlfriend. So when I see these go on sale for Winter Sass, because again, they do try to keep these at a certain price point until that sale. But when these go $1.87, I pick them up because as soon as I take off that tag, they just smell like peony and strawberry or plum and strawberry. These are amazing. Also, of course, Wicked Apple. It's a caramel apple scent, which we do think of fall, but once I take off this Halloween sticker, it just smells good in my kitchen. So these are really strong, and this was new this year, I believe, but like Halloween scented Wallflower refills have always been strong. I've never had a dud, so I had to definitely put them on my list. The next one is Peppermint Sugar Cookie. That's in this little, I did put a few in this little bundle here. So Peppermint Sugar Cookie is my go-to for getting you ready for Christmas. And then right around Christmas or the couple weeks before I switch to holiday. But I will go through so many Peppermint Sugar Cookie. It's not so much that it's super strong, but it's such a nice blend. And the peppermint just really puts you in the mindset of Christmas cookie baking and all of that. Like I said, holiday is another one, super strong. One that I feel like a lot of people would agree with me on would be this one here. I guess I'm not as organized as I thought. Strawberry Pound Cake. This is a very nice refill. This is just your pound cake, your whipped cream, and your strawberries. But any other strawberry hasn't ever come in comparison with our Strawberry Pound Cake. So this is an amazing Wallflower refill. It really fills a space. So, you know, thinking for me, this is just me. I don't love gourmands in the bathroom. Just kind of seems like a weird place to put them. So I love to put fruity, fresh, even like floral, some light florals. I've never done anything super strong. Those go in the bathroom for me. Gourmands always stick to my hallways, my kitchen. I love to walk by them. They make me very happy. But I always feel like they're just oddly placed in the bathroom. I've done it before on accident. I'm, you know, getting ready for the day and I'm like, why am I getting hungry? It's like 6 in the morning. Oh, I have a Strawberry Pound Cake refill going in my bathroom. So it's just not for me, but it can be for you. Another one that I wanted to share with you, I don't actually have a backup anymore. I've gone through them, was Firecracker Pop. This is my very last one. I have this in here in this office and oh my gosh, this puts off such a beautiful juicy cherry scent. Every single one that I've gotten was super strong and lasted a really good long time. That's another thing too. Some of the stronger ones seem to last a little bit longer, which is such an odd combination, but it is what it is. Another one I wanted to share was, I think it's in here. Maybe I didn't put it in here. I thought I did. Bubbly Rose. Oh, here it is right here. I love Bubbly Rose. This is a really nice one for a bathroom because it's just a little fruity, but mostly just like light, happy, and refreshing. So this is actually a really nice bathroom scent for me. And the notes are like the rosé, the orange, and the cranberry juice. So again, it doesn't go gourmand for me. This is just fruity happy. They do actually have that on your tags, except for these semi-annual sale ones, the category. So it kind of gives you a little idea if you're ordering online what you're getting. So Bubbly Rosé is another one. Pink Watermelon. You guys look at, I have an addiction. This is like 2 packagings ago. This was the semi-annual sale. I have 4 or 5 of these. They'll come out with another one for the summer. This is as strong as the candle. The body care is strong. It is just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher to me, but I know some people pick up the aloe note. which actually isn't in this refill, but like in the body care, it has like an aloe note. In the candle and the refill, it has a sugared strawberry blossom, but I really get like watermelon Jolly Rancher, but it's like a 12 out of 10. So you need to put that in a space that makes sense. You don't need to amp this one up. Unless you have a huge room. I don't see myself putting a pink watermelon in the scent control and going all the way up to high, because I wouldn't be able to smell anything else. And I like to use candles and wax melts and these. Like, my house smells good. It smells like a lot of stuff, but it is a nice open, great ventilation space, so I can smell different things as I move. It's not like I'm smelling a candle that's floral and I'm like, no, that smells like strawberry pound cake. They're not that close together, but pink watermelon is I mean, if I only could keep one, I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean. I just had to show you guys, like, this is just one little backup for me of pink watermelon. Almost done here. I also really love scents like this one. This is Morning Laundry. Fresh and relaxing scents. Fresh coconut and cotton is in here somewhere. That's an awesome one. White t-shirt is awesome. These are really strong also. Very fresh, and they a lot of times have like apple or melon, like a fruit note as well. So it's not just straight like dryer sheets, but it definitely gives you that fresh dryer sheet, like laundry going vibe. But it's something I really love to smell when I'm cleaning. I love those fresh scents. So these sometimes go in bathrooms, hallways, laundry room. I just keep those on hand. I always have a couple fresh scents because I love gourmands and fruity, but every once in a while I just want something super clean. Another one that is awesome for that, has to mention, is Limoncello. This is like, I remembered Limoncello from the past, and then I guess I just like slept on it for a little bit, and I grabbed a couple of these. It's Sorrento, lemon, cane sugar, and zest. Now this is like sugared lemonade-ish, but it's really its own thing. I've never had limoncello. I know it's a dessert of some kind, but this is strong. And so I love this one in the kitchen. I prefer this in the kitchen over like a kitchen lemon scent or something that might go cleaner. This is still gourmand, but it's nice and sweet and delicious. That's an awesome Wallflower refill. Okay, I just had to go on and on about that for a minute. A couple more. Summer Boardwalk is one that never steers me wrong. This has notes of glazed popcorn, caramel glazed popcorn, warm taffy apple, and sweet cream. This is just creamy, sweet, caramel apple. So it puts you in the mindset of summer. Sometimes when fall seems to creep up too early, it's the beginning of a school year. It's very stressful for some of us. And I love to stick in something like this. It just kind of like helps you hold on to those last few weeks and days of summer. So Summer Boardwalk has always been a really good performing Wallflower refill for me. And the very last one, I recommend highly, usually anything that comes out in a signature scent. This is Fairy Tale. I thought I grabbed a couple. Oh, here's another one I want to talk about. That's really good too. Gingham Love has been really awesome. Fairy Tale was awesome. This has a little bit of amber and vanilla bean, orange blossom. This is just really like a perfumey scent, but anytime that they do bring out a scent in the Wallflower refill that it's a signature scent, they seem to perform really well. Right now I have Vintage going. I like that. I have a few more. I don't collect them, so I have not picked up every one. It's been very hit or miss. Sometimes I just go through these. Oh, here's the Vintage right here. This is nice. This has notes of blue lavender, fresh pepper, vintage woods. Super nice scent. But my point is just that, like, when they bring them out when they bring out refills in the signature scents, those seem to be very strong. So this little list was for my friends that maybe haven't run into. Here's a fresh coconut cotton. I knew I pulled some specific for y'all. For my friends that haven't run into good ones, I've almost only had those, but I really do kind of. I mean, over time, I've used these for years. I used to have them back when it was like the Homeworks by Harry, or not Homeworks. The Bath and Body Works by Harry Slack, and like when he just first brought out those like fluty ones, and I used to have them back then. So I've always just loved to smell good stuff. The last one I want to tell you is amazing, but it's so fall. I cannot use this any other time, is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. I know some people love this scent year round, and I get it. It's really good, but this really puts me in the mindset of fall. So much so it's kind of like my Summer Boardwalk for fall. When I need to feel like I'm just ready for that crisp leaf air and, you know, the weather to change, I love to put in something like Pumpkin Pecan Waffles in the kitchen. This is so strong though. You're going to smell this all over your house. This really throws. I would never put this in Ascent Control and turn it up to high. It's just, you don't need it. So I don't do it because you don't need it. Okay, so that's kind of my recommendations for top 10 scents. I wanted to kind of wrap up this video with some of my favorite plugs, and then I'll show you a few new plugs. So I don't have out my Halloween and my Christmas, so I'm just going to insert pictures of ones I do love. I absolutely love my Christmas Village plugs. Those are huge though. It's so interesting because I used to use a lot of Scentsy warmers in my plugs. Some of them were really heavy and I kind of worried they were like pulling on the wall, but they started using this plastic piece that kind of stabilized everything. I really enjoyed that. Those kind of got broken the move too. We had a messy move, but I have a couple still, and I just haven't purchased from Scentsy since my mom because she was my Scentsy lady. So there's that. And I do not think that the ones from Walmart compared for me. They just don't throw and they're not as cute and they're not as well made. So, I mean, I have them sometimes, but they don't normally last as long. I'd say the same thing about the Wallflower plugs from Walmart. I've grabbed them a few times because they're cute, but they don't seem to last as long. They really seem to like get kind of old within a couple of refills. Now also there is like an exchange policy for these. I've never really used it, but, apparently these have a lifetime guarantee. You can read about it on the fact page of Bath and Body Works, but apparently if these no longer work, there's little pieces inside and mechanisms I don't understand, but I know that like they can blow out a fuse basically. They do exchange them like item for item. So I've never utilized that, but you can read all about that in the return policy. I think that's pretty great. But yeah, when I'm talking about Walmart ones, like they just haven't been as good of quality. So I do prefer these refills to be Bath and Body Works so far. I've never had another company compete. And the little cube melters that plug into your wall, I do prefer those to be Scentsy just because they're better quality, they're better made, they're kind of better for your outlet and things of that nature, but that's just my opinion. You can take that with a grain of salt. So I really enjoy this Christmas Village, even though it's really big. So I have always picked up a couple at each season, but I use them for so long that like I don't have them anymore. So the biggest one I have from Christmas is from this year. I also really loved the conservatory from Halloween. I was going to get them out to show you, but we tried to get rid of some of the extra around the house. So I packed up a bunch of my fall and winter Bath and Body Works stuff, like all my candle holders and all of my wall plugs, and they are all up in the attic. And y'all want me climbing up that ladder. It's like, you know, this big and rickety, and Aaron has to go up there for me. So I can't show you those in person, but I really do enjoy those. I think I like to pick them up all year round because they are decor pieces for me, but I think Halloween and Christmas are when you really get some of those fancy ones. They're expensive though. They've gone up to $30 a piece. Now, I've never paid full price for a plug. I usually wait for like buy 3, get 3 on Black Friday, and I'll pick up 6 expensive ones, but I get them for half price basically. So that's about the most I've paid for a plug, but they are getting up there in price. So I do have some just everyday plugs and some my spring and summer because those didn't get packed away. So one of my absolute all-time favorites, because I think you guys have seen in my videos a few times, Aaron does play guitar. I bought this for him for something and I love having this in our bedroom. This is not a light one. This is just a plain one, but it's just an acoustic guitar. It's just kind of nice for like a boy or, you know what I'm saying, any music lover in your life. I don't know what I have going right now. I literally just pulled these out of my rooms, but this is absolutely one of my favorite plugs. It doesn't do anything. It's just there. But I really love the spring because it's butterflies and floral. So here's a few more. This one is Firecracker Pop. This was in this office. This is a light up one. So there's Scent Control. There's 24/7 light. There's Scent Control and light. And then there's some just regular plugs. So this one is butterfly. I love butterflies. I could go on and on about butterflies with you guys. But this one is one of my first ones that I've got. I think it's from last year. Really pretty. A couple other butterfly ones. I think this one came out this year. This is like a pink butterfly. Really cute. Again, this one I do believe lights up as well. Now that the little tags are off. So on those new stickers, here, I'll show you on the pineapple. It tells you what it does when you get it, but I forget until I plug it in. I do believe this one is a light up though. So this one I think has like a wicked apple in it. And then one more, I just recently got this one, but it's super cute. This doesn't do anything. This is just some butterflies. Again, I love butterflies. So that's some of my favorite plugs I have up right now. Another one that I absolutely adore but did get packed away is the Polar Bear Princess. That was sent to me by Gabby. Thanks again, Gabby. And I just absolutely adore that one. So I only used it a little bit because I don't want that one to get bad. So there's that. And then Aries actually sent me this one. This one means a lot to me too. This is a Magnolia. It's super beautiful. It does give off a little light. Not too strong, but this one's actually in my bathroom. I don't know what's in here right now. I'm just going scent blind, but that one is one of my favorites. And I really love the florals that they did this year too. So this is just another one I have out right now. This is just a really pretty floral. This one does not light up because this one's in our bedroom. So I have a couple in my bedroom because I have like a walk-in closet I can plug one into. I do keep these going all the time. I've never had an issue, but I know some people unplug them like you would a wax warmer and things. Now I have a couple more I could share with you that are my new summer ones. I have a pineapple, and this one says I glow, so I'm hoping this is more fiber optic than some of the other ones that have come out. This pineapple is lit, but I think it's really cute. So there's that. I love pineapples. Actually, I picked up 2 of those. So there's those to go out. I also got this one. It's very fun. I also have the Paris one, but that got packed away somehow. So that's a very fun plug. I was going to take that one to work. This is like a little mixed drink. Love the little ice cubes in here. That's pretty cute. So right after Easter, I'm going to go ahead and put some of these out. I change them out. I do have the bunny butt. I think this one is adorable. This one doesn't line up or anything. Another thing I wanted to say is some of these that don't do anything fancy are under the $16.50, so you can use your rewards on these. Since they don't go on sale, it's very nice, but sometimes I just use my rewards so I can get it. I don't want to wait for SAS, but a lot of them are going up. Like the pineapple was $16.50, so I could have got that with rewards. I may have, I don't remember now. But yeah, this one is for Easter, so I need to go ahead and keep that out and put it up now. And then I do have this floral one. This is pretty. It says I light up. I grabbed this one, and I'm just going to change them out when I get done with Easter. Here's another one that's super cute. This is a beautiful butterfly. This is a light up and scent control. So I knew that some of them did that. So like, again, I always pick up the butterflies. Oh, here we go. See? It's my thing. Like I said, I could do like a whole video about butterflies, but I don't think anyone would be interested in that. So those are some new ones I have for summer. But yeah, I think that's it. This is my collection. I do collect these because I've always loved these and I use them all the time. But I don't like collect certain scents and have that backed up, except for pink watermelon. That's my favorite one. But yeah, sorry, this is really late. I look crazy. But I thank you guys so much for watching. I have a few very fun videos coming up this week. So I'm just going to leave it at that and say goodbye, and let me know down below, do you have an insane amount of these? Do you use these at all? Do you have any further questions? I did try to think of everything, but as you see, my brain is like, you know, rambly hamster wheel running. I don't know that I covered everything, but I did try. So yeah, I really appreciate all of your feedback and support on these collection videos. I was a little nervous to do it because it is a lot of stuff, but I've been showing you as much as I can how I utilize it. So I hope that is helpful to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a video probably tomorrow. Thanks guys. Bye.